Recently, I've been getting a lot of questions about the blinkers on these. Here in Idaho, we don't need blinkers to drive them on the road. We can use our hand signs. With all the questions, I've actually been doing some research and come to find out these are already come wired from the factory for your blinkers. So what that means is you should be able to buy the relay, the blinker relay from CF Moto, and the switch from CF Moto, and it should be all plug and play. This is the turn switch, factory flasher. There's that port number right there. I also, while I'm there, I picked up a hazard switch as well. Can't forget the stickers. Believe it or not, they do add horsepower. All right, so now we're back in here. Take this cover, pop it off, be careful. There's a wiring harness on there, so don't pull too hard. But you see in here, there are some wiring harnesses there, Chinese, that are going to blanks. So we have to get Google Translator out here and see what translates to what and go from there. Okay, so this one right here that was chilling by itself, that is your turn signal switch. That is your horn, I believe, and I believe this one is your emergency or your hazard lights. We're about to find out. So if I switch to the left now, we got right, we got left. This wiring harness is up in there, and that plug is just free, loose like that, but it's got this cover on it. Just pop that cover off and pop that on. In there, on this one, on the back, you gotta unplug it and get this pin out. Once you got that cap pin through, you put your switch through, connection, and plug that in. So moving on to the back now. So these from factory, when you buy them, they come with a reverse light. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna lose our reverse light because our reverse light is gonna turn into our signal light. I guess it's up to you if that affects you or not. I personally don't need a reverse light, so I'm just gonna do it that way. And what you need to do is, so you need to remove this whole panel because the wiring runs through the inside, but I don't want to do that. So what I did is I removed the top screws from this fender. I don't know if it does anything. Then I removed the cover to this, and then when you remove the cover, which is this one right here, when you remove this one, there is 1, 2, 3 screws right there. And once you remove them, then you can grab this panel and start peeling it back a little bit. And if you look in there, you see that wiring harness I'm talking about. So you see how there's tape on that one right there on the right? It's just taped up, and that one's actually connected. So what we got to do is remove that one that has the tape around it on the right side, remove it, and plug that one in. Now I got them swapped, and all I got to do is put this one on to cover that one we're not using back up. So all of that I did in, I don't know, half an hour, maybe half an hour. If you just want to do the turn signals, 40-50 bucks. And if you want to do turn signals and emergency lights, 80 bucks. But other than the T40 that I used, I didn't need any other tool.